Okay, guys, Rooster here in Tennessee, roostercb.com. Got a radio coming up for sale. This is going to be kind of a special deal. This is a new radio, have the box and everything with it over here. And it's an Anytone Quad 6. Now, it has a few extra mods done to it than what the regular Quad 6s we sell. Usually the Quad 6 on the website, the ready to go, tuned and ready, has the power mod and everything like that done to it. And super popular, sell a ton of them. This one's just got a couple of extra things done to it, final upgrade in it, and AM regulator upgrade. So don't recommend doing the final upgrade without changing the regulator out. Regulator runs a little bit hot sometimes anyway, but I've never known one of these to fail besides one. I've had one of these to fail. Out of selling about 75 or 80 of them, I had one person melt one down beyond repair. So other than that, everybody's had good luck out of them. I'd say that's pretty good odds when you only have one out of 75 or 80 fail. So has the power mod done to it. It's ready to go, plus a final upgrade and AM regulator upgrade. So we're just going to do a performance video on it, basically centered around how much power it does, and show you guys. For AM, we're going to run the RF power wide open here, just to see the maximum draw on AM. Now on sideband, if you get one of these, do I recommend running it wide open? No. On AM, either one. I wouldn't run it wide open on AM or sideband. I'd turn it back a little bit. But just for kicks on the video, we will show you what this guy is capable of. Our test voltage is going to be 14.8. So right there, kind of a happy medium between 14.5 and 15. Not volting the crap out of it or anything like that. But let's see how it does. Come over here to the bird. So you get this power cord out of the way here. So we're going to start out with a 100-watt slug. Now, I'll just tell you guys, these things do a ton of average power. I think the normal ready-to-go ones usually do between 65 and 80 watts average, give or take, in that ballpark. I'll just show you guys what this one does with RF power wide open. So that's going to be a 20-watt dead key, and we are on AM. Hello, audio. 100 watts average. So it's really getting with it here. Audio. There you go. Over 11 amps worth of current draw. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to turn the RF power all the way down. There's a very low dead key there. Hello. And it still swings to 90. Hello. There you go. And the average power reflects that. So again, man, people that say average power doesn't matter, I mean, there is a direct correlation. I don't know how many times I've said that, but there is a more direct correlation between average power and the amount of current you draw than a PEP. So what I'm going to do now, we'll come back to AM here in a second. We're going to end up having to put a different slug in there for PEP. But I want to show you guys on sideband the amount of current that it draws. This is with it all the way down. Hello, audio. So we got it way down there, audio, and see our average power is way down. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to turn the RF power halfway. Audio, golly, and there you go. Comes back to life. Hello. That's just halfway. I don't know how much it'll do wide open. Let's see. Don't recommend running it wide open on sideband, but let's see. Audio. There you go. Over 12 amps. Audio. That's average power, and it's killing that 100-watt slug. So what I want to do now, we'll leave it on sideband for now, is pop this out, and we're actually going to put a 500 in. That's my next biggest slug. I don't think I have a 250. If I do, it's in the back of an amp somewhere. Okay, so now this is going to be average power, and since we were burying 100 watts, let's just see what it does here. So this is going to be in the middle scale, 500. Audio, golly, it is getting with it. 100 and some change. Now on sideband, the average power of the PEP is going to show closer to the same than AM. There'll be a little bit of difference on AM. But let's go to PEP, see how much it just happens to do. Audio. See, it shows about the same on sideband. Let's go to AM. Let's see. Okay, this is going to be AM. PEP being tested. Middle scale. Audio. So it does more on AM. Actually does almost 150 watts. Right there at about 140 PEP. And this is going to be average on AM. Audio. Right at 100 watts average. So, take those measurements for what you will, guys. These things always do, after they're modified, they do a disproportionate amount of average power. So you have to be a little careful with them. Like I showed you on sideband, we had the RF power all the way down, and it was barely doing any kind of average. That's why I say on sideband, you have to be a little more careful with your with where your RF power is set at, and it always helps to have a bird meter, because a regular meter is not going to show you that. It's not going to show you that average power, and average power is what can end up overdriving your amp more so than PEP. PEP matters, but the average power can end up overdriving your amps and stuff a lot easier. So let's just say you don't have an average power meter and you think that, heck, this radio is doing 130, 140 watts PEP. No big deal. I'll just run it wide open because it doesn't show any more PEP, whether it's wide open or all the way down. And you drive this thing into like a 4-pill, well, you're probably going to be putting some transistors in your 4-pill because 100 watts average is going to kill that thing. So, on sideband, I would run the RF power 9 o'clock, maybe 10, something like that. A good rule of thumb to do your sideband setting is find a comfortable dead key range on AM and just leave it there for sideband. So what I mean is, let's kind of test that and see, is we want to find what would be kind of a comfort setting on the dead key on AM and leave it there for sideband. I should have put a 100 watt slug in. Let's see. Okay, let's just say we're going to run like a 9 watt dead key on AM, which would be a real comfortable dead key for this radio. 20 is a little hot. I wouldn't run it at 20. It's going to get hot quicker at 20. But 9 watts would be a safe bet on AM. And what I want to do, since we've set our AM carrier, and like I'm saying, we'll just go to sideband and see how much power it does. Audio. See, there you go. I mean, that's a low amount of average power, and that's going to be safe for something like a 4-pill. Audio. That's 20 watts average. But if we reach over here and go to, let's say, 10 or 11 o'clock, audio, you can see we went from 20 to 60 real fast. Audio, which 60 would still be okay for like a 4-pill, but anything above that, you're going to be pushing it. So that's just kind of a little trick that I do. A lot of people, when they go from AM to sideband, they think, oh, I got to turn my RF power up. That's actually something you don't want to do because of the average power increase. Again, the best way to do it is set your AM carrier or dead key to a comfort zone, and then just when you want to go talk on sideband, don't adjust anything. All you got to do is go to sideband and you're ready to go. That's it, guys. Rooster in Tennessee. This one will be up for sale. This is a badass radio. We may start getting some of these done like this, trying to keep some in stock. We'll just have to see kind of how people respond to this one. I'm going to price this one cheaper than what they'll be in the future. So this is going to be kind of a one-time deal at this price. Ones in the future will be a little bit hotter, a little bit hotter, a little bit higher, a little bit higher in price. So if you want one of these, you like how it does, be a good idea to grab a hold of this one because they will be higher in the future. That's it, guys. Sorry for a little bit long video. Anytone Quad 6 all the way. Power upgrade, final upgrade, AM regulator upgrade, wicked machine. 130, 140, almost 150 watts PEP at 14.8 volts. Draws about 11 or 12 amps. This is a bad mama jamma. Catch you guys out there. Rooster in Tennessee. See you, bye.